Hello and welcome to Matt's Rocks. Today I'm going to be doing this Arizona Pet Wood cab. It's the one I had sitting here. I've dopped up the other one and I still got to work on it, but it's going to be a single-sided cab. This one's going to be a two-sided. I'm going to dome both sides of it, so I've already drawn my line down almost the center of it, not quite at, but close. Because I'm going to round it on both sides, I'm going to have to dop it on both sides because I made an executive decision after scuffing my knuckles that I'm not going to try to do these by hand. Especially this one probably wouldn't be as bad as, say, these ones. So I shaped this one. I was just looking at it a little bit ago, and I got a really sharp point on the tip of it here. But I still got to dop those. I think I wasn't going to use this one. I think that's why it's there. It is, I think. I don't know. I shaped them yesterday, but so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let me put on my other glasses. Get my soda over here too, so I don't have to get up later. I got the one that I did yesterday all edited today. I'm going to set in tonight at about 11:30. It's 7:45 now, so I'm working a little late just because I need to get some time. I got a tree I got to clean up out in the yard. Fell over during the ice storm, and I need a towel too. Darn it. Plus, I need to clean the floor of my shop. I need to sweep my floor and mop it. It's with all the rain we've had lately and all of that good stuff, I tracked in some mud the other day before yesterday, and I ain't had a chance to clean it up yet. I should say it all came out of my shoes. It wasn't wet when I got them in here, but this one's got a little bit of a fracture right here too. Don't go anywhere, it just comes into there and stops, but it's on both sides. I think I covered this one up I put the glue on this side and then the CA glue on this side, and then today when I was looking at it, getting ready to dop it up, I noticed that I hadn't touched the back side of it, and the back side of it was the one that had the bigger gap in it. I'm liable to lose what glue I've got in there. I may have to restabilize it. I don't know if I got the right glue. It may not be thin enough to go down in the groove. I already see some gaps opening up in that fracture. Kind of figured it was going to though. Okay, I think I'm going to switch gears now too. Switch over to the 220 because that just seems to be taking off way too much. You can tell by this white spot here, it's looking like it's scratching quite a bit. more than it should be. And then now you can see that fracture. Down here on this side. I'm going to switch over. I've got enough of that started, and I think I've pretty much got the flat spot off of it now, but I don't want to take too much off the very top if I can help it. I've already cut off part of my line, not a lot, but I didn't actually cut it all off. I just shortened it a little bit right here. Come a little too far, but I can eyeball that part of it. And I'll probably end up after I get done with it anyway. I don't know if I'll take it to these wheels with the dop on it. I may, well, I guess I will have to get it pretty smooth on this face in order to put another dop stick on there to do the backside, but I can always go over the whole stone, and those wheels will be better on my fingers than this one will. It was dripping. I thought it was up good. It wasn't dripping that good. It wasn't that wet either. I took that off there and it was dry almost in the center where the wheel had just left. No wonder I wasn't taking that divot out. Got like a little divot there that when I went this way it was only like this wide and about the same length. Or I should say that long, or yeah, that wide and the same length because it was running this way. And I just needed to get enough of that down so there's not a bunch of, I don't want any deep scratches there to get a whole lot of stop wax down in it. So I don't want to have to take too much of the stone off because I got more stone on this side than I do on this side. My line was just a little bit further up that way. And I'm going to rinse that out real quick. You can see that line, what I'm talking about. That's just scratches. I didn't do a whole lot down around this edge because I just needed this center part to be clear. But you can see the powder in that line. I'm going to spray that powder out of there as best I can, let it dry off, and then put some more glue on it. Because I won't be taking a whole lot more off of there from that. And that ought to go down deep enough to make it to where it's not going to show up as bad. I mean, you'll still be able to tell there's a fracture there. And that one there looks like it was a little chip at one time. Or there was a fracture that kind of goes in from the side and heads up that way. It's that yellow, you see the lighter yellow there, hopefully. Orange, lighter orange. But it doesn't go anywhere either. It just goes across from there to there, and it's not on the back. You can see stuff there, but that's glue that I put on there yesterday. Because that's the one I glued yesterday. This one I didn't even see till just now. It was, yeah, I think it was actually, and it's healed, but it just looks like it had opened up enough that something else could get in there to, whatever got in there to heal it was a different color, a little lighter colored than the rest of it, or the stuff that it went into was lighter colored than the rest of it. But that's a limonite stain more than likely from pyrite. And you notice I didn't work on any of the edge either. I didn't want to lose that line. I just got lucky in my marker. Whenever I set it down on the table, it was just the right height. Because I took my ruler and measured it and marked the center. And then when I set that down on the table and set the flat stone down on there, it was just the tip of the marker was the exact right height. And all I had to do was hold the marker down and just spin this around on the table. Okay, that's it for this part of it. I'll be right back. You won't even know I'm gone for the next part. Okay, I'm back. Got it all glued and dopped and ready to start working on the other side. Switch my light back over here so as I can see what I'm doing. And get my water. I can't believe I keep forgetting it. Had to wash my hands after messing with that glue I used to go. Acetone to get it off. I was trying to remember the name of it. Seeing a dark spot that I found, I realized it's where my super glue hit my ink, it smeared it from my outline for my cab. First time I ever had that happen too. Watching somebody the other day yesterday I think it was, on YouTube that was talking about when they use pencil on their cabs instead of a Sharpie, because sometimes with agates it'll sink into the stone if it's a little bit porous. And I think that might be what that is, but I don't know. That seems to be taking quite a bit off of there. You can tell by the angle. You can see those dark spots up just below my finger there. And you can see how much I've already taken off of there. I don't think it would have sunk in the stone that far. It's got to be something else. This is fairly clear agate right in here in this center spot. So that may be just a fracture that let that agate in, or the silica in, silica rich water. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the shaping on on the 220 grit. That one seems to be taking off a lot more than I need taken off. And I got to take some more off this girdle anyway. I'm going to drop it down to about there. I might want to turn some water on that wheel. I need to get them felts put on here too. Looked at them today, they got sticky backs on them. I didn't realize that. I didn't read it. Took me so long to find them, I just I didn't care. I should have let that glue set all night. Okay, you can see should be able to see my gap in that fracture there, right below my finger. Oh, I couldn't even see my finger. I'm looking over top of my glasses again. There it is. Still got some ledges or some lined in ledges and all that. I'm not gonna take this side to this wheel yet, just because I'm gonna put some more. Uh-oh. I might have to put some more on the back of this one too, but I can still take it. I still got some stuff around the edges on this anyway, but I can still take it back to that afterwards. Maybe I will take it to this one now just to get it over with. And or to get it down where it's a little smoother. Changed my mind. I still got some pretty good sized scratches in there too. Can't really tell right now. No, I've only done one other stone on this wheel, on these new wheels, so. Oh yeah, I forgot about, I may not have gotten those diamonds down real good either on that one. So then those might be from this one, because I had those, some higher, three higher crystals that were, or three higher pieces of diamond on right in here, and then I had one out here that I used that other, an old agate scrap end piece that was mostly quartz. Used it, made me think I was bleeding again. Just had water on my knuckle. Because I glued this other side too before I docked it too, so. Oh, I was going to go to this wheel. Duh. Need to touch up this side too. I took the mark off of there just to see if there was any more of it that was bleaching into my agate or into the agate in this piece of petrified wood, or the chalcedony, whatever it is. More chalcedony because there's no lines in it other than the original stuff that was in the petrified wood. I still got a few little tweaks I got to do on my edge too. That didn't sound good. I could have swore I hit that other wheel. I did. Got a nice big gouge right there. Gosh, right on the corner too. Or right on the corner of the wheel. Got a row of lines in this white stuff right there. That little piece of white above my finger, that rectangular piece, has got white lines in it going long ways on that stone, that's the top, and it's fiber where the wood fibers were at, and it's just exactly as wide as that mark, or as wide as that inclusion is, and a little bit of this darker red or brighter red right here. It's got lines in it too going up this way. Kind of weird. Just soft spots is what it is. It's not scratches, it's just soft spots, but they look like scratches. because you got the hard and then the in between is soft. Still got a little bit of a scratch from before. I got those marks out. It looks like I missed this whole end. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was tipping it, but I was tipping it down or up and leaving too much, putting too much pressure on it. Now I got lines going that way on on the ones below and the one above that mark. But those are scratches, I'd say, or it might be soft spots. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it too much on this wheel. I'm going to go ahead and stop here. That fracture goes a little further than I thought. It's healed. Well, maybe it ain't. Almost looks like it goes right across through there. Because you can see the yellow line here. That looks like maybe limonite staining in the rock. You can see or in the silicate, or in the fracture actually. I'm gonna have to check out this other side. I might take this off the dopstick and work that other side, get the glue off of it just to see if I got the center of it or the main part of the fracture sealed up. Looks like it needs a little glue on that side too. Looked like I had a piece of lint hanging off this side of it, but it was actually the fracture because of the roundedness. There is a little bit of a gap on this side still. But when I glued this one, I didn't wait 24 hours. The glue doesn't say to wait 24 hours. It just says it takes very little bit of time for it to dry, or for it to adhere, to stick, to set up. It doesn't say anything about curing. So, but I may be here a while. It's not quite 11:30 yet, so I haven't started that upload on the video that I did yesterday yet. Figured I'd wait to 11:30 so that it is a Saturday night, so okay. I'll be back. Okay, it's the next day. I'm back. I've got this all glued up. Ready to take the glue off of it. And finish it up. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long. So here we go. I guess I should have showed you this before I started on it so you can see all the glue on it. Actually, I still can. This is probably the side that had the biggest amount on it because I've got a piece of a shipping label, the wax paper that came off the shipping label for a return shipping label that, or actually it was the piece of the shipping label that was taken off the, or where they had the return label and the shipping label on the same wax paper, but it had perforations where once you tore the, once you took the shipping label off the wax paper, you could tear that paper off and just leave it by itself, because the other one that I had that piece gone. I've gotten 3 things in lately, or recently, that had shipping return labels in them. All my stuff from Kingsley North comes with a return label in it. And just in case. And it's, so I used that to set this on to keep it from sticking to anything, because I knew I was going to, as rounded as it was, and I'm trying to run the crack. Well, it's on this side, I think. No, it's on this side. Anyway, you can see where it was sitting on that shipping label. That little round patch in the middle is where it was setting down. But that's it after I've cleaned most of it off. I don't know that I've got all of it off. I was checking it a minute ago. But I haven't, that last little time I run it, I hadn't checked it since then. So, but it had glue all the way around it, both sides. Some of it thick, some of it not. Yep, there's the piece I hadn't got off yet. There's the piece I hadn't got off yet. Comes off pretty easy though with that 280 grit. It's just hard to see it when you're working on it, because once it gets wet, you can't see it anymore. I don't think I want to round that off. I think I like the looks of that being squared off like that better. Plus, it'd be easier to put a U-shaped channel on there to make the bail out of, or in order to put a setting, put it in a setting. Got them lines come back on that. Right up here where that white's at, the lines came back in it. And I know they're not from this wheel. I know they're actually the stone. It's a soft spot. And I can work it out a little better later on the next 3 stones. But I want to get it as good as I can before I go to those next 3 stones. With this wheel anyway. Okay, I'm ready to work on the back side now. Okay. Okay. It sounded quieter when I turned that water off. It's like, what did I do? It's just because I turned my head, and I'm still wearing my headphones. Yeah, that small area where that white's at, that little rectangular piece, you can see the lines are back in it. I almost had them gone yesterday. Or I did have them gone yesterday, but they're back today just because that's the way I was running the wheel, and that's the way the soft spots are running. Okay, let's get on this next wheel here. Let me readjust the camera before I forget it. Thanks for reminding me again. Trying to get the little line soft spots out of the chip down here. Yeah, that's just putting them right back in there. Taking them off, putting them back. I'm switching wheels. But it's got a pretty good shine on it so far. Not the best yet, but that's only the 600 grit. Let's see what I'm talking about on scratches, I hope. Or what looks like scratches, but it's actually the wood fibers. This does look a lot better when it's on camera than it does on this little bitty 1-inch screen or 3/4 inch screen, whatever it is. Looks darker on the monitors on the camera. Okay, next wheel. 1200 grit. Coffee. That was a lot of work for just 2 swallers. sideways scratches out, get the long way scratches out, put more sideways scratches in. Take the sideways scratches out, put more long way scratches in. I got stuff busting out of here, or some rogue crystals on this, rogue diamonds on this wheel, one of the two, bigger than the rest, something along those lines. Or it's just my luck. I don't think it's anything busting out of the stone because I don't see any pits. None of the edges of the fractures are chipping. Yep, now I got long scratches. I'm going to the next wheel. Because I think I can still get those scratches. They're from this wheel. Have to be from this wheel because they're coming out with this wheel and coming back, going back in with this wheel. They're not real big scratches. They're not real deep scratches, but they are scratches. They're not fiber lines. Wow, I got more on that backside that I didn't see before. But I was doing the same thing with it, so same difference. Still there, still got to come out. And they'll still come out on this one. I hope. Dull on the edges, which I probably could have got off with the aluminum oxide because I am still taking it to aluminum oxide. Yeah, that didn't do a whole lot of good anyway. Okay, I'm going to go take this to the aluminum oxide. Okay, I'm back. It's a little shinier, but I couldn't get those scratches out to save my soul. I think some of them are inclusions, some of them are scratches. I don't know which is which. But I know I'd take some out, put some back in. But I did get all the dull spots out. And then here's the close-up on this camera. Oh, wait a minute. I have to get my other lights out. Or move my lights over. I'd moved them out of the way. Edge is all nice and shiny. But that's the stone. Wish I could have got it better. It's not going to be worth much anyway with that fracture running all the way through it. You can still see some of the line here, which I couldn't see before, and then this line here that was the one I'd seen first. But I think I'm going to call that one good and figure out what I'm going to do with it later. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment. Hit the bell button. All that good stuff. You know the drill. It's free. But thanks for watching. And I've got 5 more of these to do. They're a little wet from the... 3 more of these to do. Where did I get 5 at? I don't know. But I've also got it. I still haven't polished the backs of the other cabs yet either. So, and that should be that for that one. And I still haven't done these. I'm going to do these all on the flat lap just because I don't want to break that up. It might break where I don't want it to break instead of breaking it along the lines where the fractures are at. And I'd like to have this in one piece rather than 2. But so I just think I'll just leave it all in one piece because I tried setting it on top of another rock, taller rock like this, and breaking it right there. But I just used my hand to push down. I didn't use no tools on it. So thanks for watching and have a good day.